Anandoham, Anandoham, Anandam Sachidanandam. Anandoham, Anandoham, Anandam Paramanandam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Good evening. So today we have our honorable guest, Vaidya M Prasad. Those who are new, I can give a very short introduction about him. He is running an Ayurveda ashram, Sunetri Ayurveda clinic, nearby Ollur. He is following very traditional approach from the scriptures of Ayurveda. Same time, he has very good understanding about the mind and attitude of the modern lifestyle. So he is very beautifully bringing together the modern needs and the traditional Ayurveda approach. He's giving the talk on Ayurveda, and it started with the Swasthavritam, the lifestyle part, since 6 months, every second Saturday. Last Saturday, which was second Saturday, he had some other urgent programs, so he is here today. So I invite Doctor for his talk. You are welcome, Doctor.
Thank you, Harilal-ji, and namaste to one and all of you. So today I'm very happy to be with you all in the Arsha Yoga family, and considering the very peculiar nature that we all are going through, maybe one of the toughest times that we all have gone through in our life, I made a slight change in the way in which we were conducting our program. We were actually moving through the Dinacharya, but of course I'm not getting disconnected with Dinacharya, but in Dinacharya itself, we will discuss today about a very special procedure which will be of help to all of you, to all of us, and to everybody who is known to you. And that procedure is an Ayurvedic treatment method called Nasyam. So today I will introduce this procedure called Nasyam. Nasyam actually is a very classical Ayurvedic treatment procedure You may be all familiar with a term called Panchakarma. That has become a very popular word these days. Panchakarma, the word actually has got 5 treatment procedures in it. Pancha means 5, which are so unique with Ayurvedic methodology. If I understood it right, there is no such a concept in any other of the medical systems in India or abroad. Panchakarma is a procedure which can make your body clean out of all sorts of toxins and fresh. There are 5 procedures mainly in Panchakarma. And one among the Panchakarmas is Nasya. The other, actually the full set of the Panchakarma is Vamanam, Virechanam, Vasti, Raktamokshanam, and Nasyam. So Nasyam is one among the 5. And in Nasyam, the procedure, we apply the medicines through the nostrils. Nasa. Nasa means nose. And so as we put the medicines through the nostrils, the procedure got its name, Nasya. Of course, it is a major treatment. It can heal many diseases, especially diseases affecting the upper portion, the head and neck area. Eyes, ears, nostrils or nose, then throat, face, scalp, head. Many conditions like facial pains, migraines, trigeminal neuralgia, chronic headaches, hearing problems, vertigo, Meniere's disease, sinusitis. The list is very big. Forget about all these things. And when you're going to go for a proper Nasyam, something which is considered as proper treatment, it is not a child's play. You need medical supervision, guidance, certain preparatory procedures for that. You may require hospital stay. So it is a very elaborate procedure. And it has got many varieties in it. Sometimes one variety of Nasyam could be very strong. And that is the way, that is the one which is used for the cleansing purpose, for treating many major ailments. Whereas we have got very simple Nasya procedures, which are very mild, very pacifying, very soothing. And the milder versions are actually milder in its strength in terms of its disease curing capacity. Interestingly, this milder version or the lighter version of the Nasya can be used as a part of your dinacharya. That is what we are going to discuss. See, a procedure which has got a tremendous healing power, which has got the very strength in its stuff, and which needs a proper medical guidance and the supervision for its proper implementation, is modified in such a way that you can use it in your dinacharya. Why? What are the advantages? Why should I take the pain of doing this Nasya as part of my dinacharya? That is the question. Obviously, when you put a medicine in the nostril and when you suckle it in, it reaches your mouth. That is very clear. And there are many areas, body parts related in this journey, from the nostrils to the mouth. I will show you just 1 minute. I will share a couple of photographs in your screen. It will not take much time. Yeah, I hope you can see now. See, This is the nostril through which you are going to put the medicine. This is your nasal cavity inside. This is your oral cavity, the mouth. This is your tongue. So this is mouth and it opens to this area. This is your mouth. This opens to this area. So obviously, when you put some medicine here and suckle it in, it obviously reaches all this area and you can take it into your mouth. And that is how the nasyam is actually that is practiced. So keep this picture in mind. This is very important. According to Ayurvedic understanding, this area is known as Shringadagam. You need not bother about the complexity of the term. That is a marma actually. See this area which I have circled. The importance of this area called Shringadagam is that, see, it is the meeting point of 4 major pathways or major orifices. See, the nostril is coming through this way, then mouth opens here, and see this mark. This area connects your mouth and this area to your inner ear. So middle ear, sorry, not inner ear, middle ear. So there is a tube here. So number 1, number 2, number 3, and from the eyes, there is one canal which opens to the nose, which indirectly connects to this Shringadagam. So practically, this Shringadagam is an area which is a meeting place of eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. And interestingly, this area can host a number of microorganisms, bacteria, fungus, whatever it is, any number of millions of microorganisms. And they can be very crucial. The type of microorganisms, like the microorganisms growing on your skin, in your intestines, your colon, everywhere. This nose to this Shringadagam, the type of microorganisms growing are very crucial, and this area is very sensitive. It has many things to protect you from the attacks of the microorganisms from outside. So it should be kept very seriously. It should be understood very seriously. So the environment which is prevailing in this area, Shringadagam, is going to be very crucial as far as your capacity to keep your health intact and also to resist attacks from outside. And when you are doing a nasya, the medicine is reaching this area called Shringadagam, which is a marma, which is the meeting place of these 4 areas. So that is it. Then coming back to nasyam, generally nasyam is done in huge or bigger bulks. Maybe sometimes 5 milliliters of the medicine is poured into the nostrils. Sometimes very pungent medicines like juices of certain leaves are applied. Sometimes some preparations like arishta, asava, etc. are used. Sometimes even certain powders are used. So generally it is a very pungent process. But a modified version, a milder version called Pratimarsha Nasyam. Pratimarsha Nasyam is the one which we can practice on an everyday basis as a dinacharya. And this Pratimarsha Nasyam, if done properly, has got very tremendous influence in modifying the environment in this area called Shringadagam. So Pratimarsha Nasyam is going to be the practice that can be adopted in our dinacharya. How? What should be the way in which it is done? Generally, we advise to put 2 drops of the medicine in the nostrils in lying posture ideally, slowly suckle in the medicine to the mouth, then spit it out to a spittoon or wash basin. Please remember, do not spit in open spaces, and while doing a nasyam, there should not be any amount of aggression in any of the activities, and there should not be any violence in the suckling process. It is quite a peaceful activity, no doubt at all. It should not be done with aggression and violence. And you can practice this pratimarsham as a dinacharya, not in once a day. According to your convenience, you can make it a practice. There are many benefits out of it. See, for example, I will show you a chart. See this one, if you can read it. The time of doing pratimarshanasya and its advantages. Many things are common, so it is easy to remember. At the sunrise, you do it so that all the pathways of your, especially on the head end, will be clean. You will feel lightness of the head and your mind will be calm. The same advantage you can take if you do pratimarshanasya at sunset, end of a meal, if you vomit by any reason, and at the end of a daytime nap. All these 5 times has got the advantages to bring cleanliness to the system inside. It becomes light and you can enjoy much deeper level of calmness of your mind. Then suppose you go for a walk, get back after the walk and do a pratimarshanasya, so that you will get rid of the tiredness of the walk. Forget about walk, any type of exertion, you do pratimarshanasya at the end, you can get out of the tiredness immediately. After a sexual contact, you can go for this practice. Again, you can get rid of the tiredness of the act. Similarly, there are 5 different options of pratimarshanasya which can improve your vision. During an oil bath and after it, after a gargle, after urination, after getting a proper bowel movement, after applying anjanam or surma or collyri or whatever you call it, the eye medicine. All these situations will help you to improve the vision. Then, if you do practice this pratimarshanasya after dental cleaning, it can strengthen your teeth. After a roar of laughter, if you actually, that is an act which can make your vayu out of track, but a pratimarshanasya can keep it back on track. So there are many advantages. I have listed out 15 such possibilities. According to your convenience, according to your way of life, according to your priorities, you can practice this. And it is going to be of tremendous help. And there will be questions, I know, what medicine can be used for this? And is it a practicable thing that we, after a walk, you come down, lie down, then put 2 drops of the medicine in the nose? Then what is the practical option and which medicine I can use? That is the important question. And the most commonly used medicine for Pratimarshanasya in Dinacharya is called Anutailam. Anutailam is available everywhere over the counter. You can get it without prescriptions and you can use it. It is very mild and gentle to the nostrils. Still, if you feel like, I would say that better take an opinion from your family Vaidya about the suitability of Anutailam in your personal case. But even without a medical advice, definitely you can use it. And how to do this? That is another question. I explained that 2 drops is the classical way. Don't bother about it. I will explain how you can practice this nasya on a simplest possible way. You need not go for a very complex treatment modality. Get the Anutailam from the retailer. Generally, Anutailam is available in a dropper bottle form, like this. It will be available in the dropper bottles. I hope you all see it. Yeah, like this. Then you puncture the tip of this dropper so that you can take the medicine out easily. Then hold some warm water in your mouth for a second, for a minute. Just a couple of seconds is sufficient. Just rinse it in your mouth if it is practical. Otherwise, forget it. Don't go for any other formalities. Clean your hands well, because you are going to take the medicine in your palm. So clean the hands thoroughly and take this medicine in your left palm. Take 4 drops of the medicine. Then close the bottle and keep it aside. Now with your clean right hand little finger, take these drops of medicine, maximum 3 or 4 drops, sufficient. Take this medicine in your little finger, apply inside your nostrils, maybe little bit inside. It is not supposed to be applied peripherally as if you are applying some balm, Vicks or something like that. It is to be applied inside the nostrils. So as per your convenience, you can use, but I would suggest, strongly recommend the little finger only. Take the medicine, apply inside in one, then take the remaining portion, apply it in the other nostril as well. Using a tissue paper or cloth piece, clean your hands, clean your fingertip, and keep it aside. Now, gently, you can close one nostril and take the medicine in. Sufficient. Don't bother about anything else. In most of the cases, the medicine will not reach your mouth because the quantity is so little. But that suckling, that taking in, that will smear the entire Anutailam inside your nostril walls, creating a protecting sheath there and modifying the environment inside. That will reach up to the Sringadagam, which I explained earlier. So it has got a modifying effect in that pathway, as well as the Sringadagam inside your throat, all this area, but you will not feel something getting into your mouth. If at all you get, spit it out and have a warm water gargle. So this is enough. So as simple, even I think even simpler than cleaning your brushing your teeth. So simple. Any number of times you can practice. And at this time of this pandemic, definitely, especially during the second wave, I can, with strong conviction, I can recommend you that this Pratimarshanasya with Anutailam is going to be one of the easiest and most efficient preventive step that everybody can incorporate in their daily routine dinacharya. So practice Anutaila Nasyam in the most simple or the simplest way. Stay safe. Keep yourself away from the infection. and enjoy all other benefits of the Nasyam as a bonus. With that, I conclude. Thank you for patient listening, and I wish all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
I shall be happy if I need to give some clarifications in any of the procedure I explained, because doing it right is more important than just doing.
If anyone has any questions, you can ask now.
Sir, one doubt, sir. Is there any possibility of the medicine entering the windpipe or in something like that?
No, if you
No.
practice it in the way which I explained, there is no chance at all to get the medicine into the windpipe. That is why I insisted that there should not be any level of violence or aggression in the procedure. It should be done as if you are just breathing in, maybe with a little bit of extra force, and you should feel what is happening. There is no possibility of getting the medicine into the windpipe. And another advantage is that this can be practiced even by very small children as well as very aged people safely.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, doctor.
Doctor,
Yeah.
good evening.
Good evening.
I'm not sure if you have explained about this. You should have any particular posture while doing this. Means you
In
have to
this,
lay down.
yes, in this modified version, what I suggested now, you need not have any special posture. You can maybe sit on your chair or even stand and do this. You need not bother about the posture at all. Whereas in doing the Nasa in a systematic way, it definitely requires a particular posture, assistance, and everything. But in this method, you need not bother about anything.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Okay.
Sir, good evening.
Yes.
It is available in all the places,
Yes.
all Ayurvedic.
Yes. Generally, Anuthailam is available, very easily available over the counter in almost all manufacturers' retail counters. Almost all manufacturers make it. So easily available. Even these days, it is available online as well.
It is in Ayurvedic medicine shop or
exactly, Ayurvedic medical stores.
how long will it last, one bottle?
One bottle, I think if you have got 5 members in your family and everybody is using from the same bottle, one bottle will be sufficient for minimum 15 days. And see, you calculate the economy, this cost of the medicine will be just 50 to 60 rupees. So 5-member family for 15 days, it is just costing about 50, 60 rupees for the prevention of such a huge issue. Of course, I don't mean that practicing Anuthailam alone will keep corona or COVID away. It has got physical aspects, mental aspects, many things. So don't underestimate the disease.
Is it really manufactured by one company or is it manufactured by different brands?
Yes, almost all companies manufacture it. Different brands are available.
What is the ingredient, doctor? What is the ingredient?
It is a polyherbal compound. There are a huge number of ingredients in it. Herbs.
Okay, only
Milk,
herbs.
herbs, milk, and sesame oil.
Sesame.
Especially goat's milk is used in it.
Okay.
Goat.
Okay. Got milk. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
doctor, I have a question.
Yes.
If this Anutailam is not available in Europe, is there any alternative suggestion from your side?
Yes, you can use plain coconut oil or good quality cow's ghee. They also have almost similar capacity in this special context, but don't think that they are exact substitutes for Anutailam. I'm just giving an alternative, that's all.
Thank you, doctor.
Can we have your mobile number, doctor?
Harilalji is having my mobile number.
All right.
I
will
hope.
share. I will
Yes.
share with you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Doctor is giving consultation at his clinic at Madikunna near Ollur. Also at Chiaram, there is a clinic. And doctor also giving consultation at
Ashtangam.
Ashtangam,
That is
Ayurveda
just
College.
twice in a month.
Once in a month. Doctor is specialized and doing research on autism as well as on eye issues. These are the two major issues he's doing research and studying. And so many people are coming from all over India, especially from South India, for the same issues.
Can autism be treated?
It's a different issue, no? It depends. It depends on many factors. How early you come for the treatment, and how far you can comply with the protocol, and many other factors. And if you ask me one word answer, I would say yes.
Thank you.
Very happy to see Miss Janet from USA, who is a regular guest in Sunetri. Hello.
Hello,
Namaste.
thank you. Namaste. It's always a pleasure to see you and to study with you, learning so much.
Doctor, one more doubt, doctor. Actually, you said plain coconut oil as an alternative.
Yes.
But generally nowadays all the coconut oil has adulterants and all in it. So you would recommend what we have produced ourselves, in a mill, or would you recommend what we get in shops, in bottles? Would you recommend those coconut oils?
Yeah, you can use homemade coconut oil, no issue. That is the best quality coconut oil. I hope everybody is aware of the method with which coconut oil is made at home. Or you can get cold compressed virgin coconut oil online.
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
Anudailam is available in Europe on Amazon. Somebody wrote that in the chat.
Yes. Antailam is available now.
Do you make it in your place, doctor?
No, we procure it from another pharmacy. Actually, because of this increasing demand, now I have started making it because of the present situation. I hope I may get it maybe in 1 week or 10 days time, that will be ready. But I think that need not be a major issue, because most of the manufacturers in Kerala make them in a proper way, good quality and easily available.
If anyone has no any other question, we can conclude with the Mrityunjaya mantra. Om. Om Trayambagam Yajamahe Sugantim Pushtivardhanam Purvarugamiva Bandhanad Mrityor Muchiyamamridad. Om Trayambagam Yajamahe Sugantim Pushtivardhanam Purvarugamiva Bandhanad Mrityor Muchiyamamridad. Om Trayambagam Yajamahe Sugantim Pushtivardhanam Purvarugamiva Bandhanad Mrityor Muchiyamamridad. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.